In this video, I want to talk about several things. We have a new 125,000 point welcome bonus on a certain airline credit card. We have some new lounges, a new temporary Amex and Chase lounge, and a new JetBlue lounge that is just about to open. And we have an Amex offer that can potentially get you 20% off flights with several airlines. Hey credit warriors, welcome to the show. My name is Ben Hedges, aka the Credit Shifu, and on this channel, I cover US credit cards, personal finance, and luxury travel. If you like the sound of that, please subscribe. And this video is brought to you by Silo, the brokerage where you earn credit card style points on your investments. They just launched a new entry-level membership tier and increased their earnings caps. But more on that later. So a couple of weeks ago, we did a video on the huge refresh that Citi has just done on the American Airlines Advantage World Legend MasterCard. Changing the name to Legend was part of that refresh. But they also added 12 miles per dollar on hotels and car rentals and a new $500 credit for AA vacation packages. And sadly, the annual fee has gone up from $595 to $695. But last week, when I did that video, I told you guys not to apply for it yet because when the update happens, they will probably come out with an elevated welcome bonus. The $695 annual fee for new card members will begin on August 23rd, but come on, it's highly likely there will be an elevated bonus for the launch of the new benefits. Probably 100,000 points, which more than outweighs the increase in the annual fee. Well, that is exactly what happened. Let's look at that now. So the bonus is now 125,000 points for spending $15,000 in 5 months. That means you have to spend $3,000 on the card per month to get the bonus, and the value of that bonus, if we use the Points Guy's valuation of 1.4 cents a piece for American Airlines miles, is $1,750. It's an increase of 55,000 points from the previous bonus of the card of 70,000 miles for $7,000 in spend. So it is a big increase in spend, but you have 5 months to do it in. For 125,000 points, you can definitely go from New York to LA round trip twice, even as much as 4 times if you're willing to go economy. I found it for 56,000 miles and $11 in taxes going out in business class and back in economy. It's very hard to find business on the way back since that's normally a red eye. I found it for 31,500 miles and $11 in taxes in economy. So yeah, you could do it 4 times or once with 4 people with this bonus. Anyway, the bonus is live now. AA and Citi says this is the best bonus ever on this card, so get it while you can. Let's now move on to some new lounges that are opening, and then we'll look at an awesome Amex offer that could save you money on flights. But first, over the past year, you've probably heard me talking about Silo. Silo. Well, there's a reason for that. It is the investing platform that enables you to earn points on your stocks. It's like what Built has done with earning points on rent, but for investing. This month, they launched 2 big updates that make the platform much more useful and accessible. The first is Blue Rewards, a new entry-level plan that costs just $95 per year. That's the same annual fee as a mid-tier credit card. It lets you earn half a point per dollar each year on up to a $50,000 portfolio. That works out to as many as 25,000 points per year, paid monthly. Silo have just launched their travel portal, where you can use Silo points to book travel at 1 cent per point with over 300 airlines and hotel chains. It's a really cool interface and makes searching and booking travel an absolute breeze. In my opinion, the booking experience is better than most big banks, not naming any names. America. This is all in addition to up to 500,000 points on your portfolio balance each year and an up to 250,000 point welcome bonus in the first year. So a total of potentially 750,000 points in your first year. That bonus is only available until Transfer Partners launch, which is any day now. So if you want to check out their new Blue plan and earn points on your portfolio that you can use for free travel, you can click my link in the description or go directly to silomarkets.com/Ben to get started today. All right, so this week we have the announcement of 3 new lounges from Chase, Amex, and JetBlue. Now, the Chase and Amex lounges that we are talking about are at the US Open, which has already started. Actually, it's fan week, okay, this week. So it's kind of already started. The main tournament starts on August 30th, and then it all runs until September 14th. So Chase is offering the Chase Lounge and the Chase Terrace, so two different things. Right now, it is open for walk-ins from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., since right now it is what they call Fan Week, like we said. But in the main part of the tournament, starting on August 30th, it will be open and bookable. You have to get a booking, but it'll be bookable on a special Chase Lounge website, and reservations will open at 9 a.m. the day before for the following day. That is why you don't see any booking availability on the site now, since it starts at August 30th. The Chase Lounge looks really cool. The Points Guy has some photos from previous years of both the lounge and the terrace. Now, competing with Chase at the US Open, not in tennis, but in who has the best lounge, is of course American Express. They are operating two lounges at this year's US Open. The Amex lounges open on August 30th, so they're not open for Fan Week. They open August 30th. And one of them is the Centurion Lounge, which is accessible with the Platinum or Centurion cards. For the Centurion Lounge, you will need to reserve it through Resi on the day, okay? They're only accepting same-day reservations. Then there is also another Amex Lounge open to any Amex card holder and up to 2 guests on the second floor of the Amex Fan Experience. And if you don't have any Amex cards at all, you can still enter the Fan Experience, where you can get a US Open themed tennis ball and some drinks, and there are some games to play and stuff like that. So if you are planning on going to the US Open, you will have those 4 options, 2 each from Amex and Chase. The Chase Lounge and Terrace are already open this week, and the Amex ones open on August 30th. Both of them you have to book. I will put the Chase booking site and the Resi page for the Amex Centurion Lounge in a pinned comment down below. All right, let's move on to another new lounge that just opened. This time, it is an actual airport lounge. So JetBlue is about to open a new Blue House lounge at Boston Logan International Airport in Terminal C. Now, there was a media event a few days ago, so some blogs have photos of this lounge already, even though it doesn't open until August 27th. The style is said to be inspired by areas of downtown Boston and also New England in general. How do you access the lounge? Well, if you are flying JetBlue's Mint Business Class, you will get access. If you have Mosaic 4 status with JetBlue, you will be able to access it no matter what class you are flying. And if you have the JetBlue Premier card, you get access as well as a benefit of the card. JetBlue has also changed the rules so that domestic Mint travelers can now access the Blue House too at both Boston and JFK. Previously, it was limited to international Mint tickets. The new Mint base fares, however, that they're bringing in will not have access. All right, guys, we have one more story for you today, and that is an Amex offer that can potentially get you 20% off a flight with several different airlines. I found this one on my gold card, which perhaps isn't the one you would want it on, since it's the platinum that earns 5 points per dollar on flights, whereas the gold only earns 3x on flights through Amex Travel. But anyway, let's take a look at the offer. Spend $1,000 or more on select flights at amextravel.com, earn $200 back. Earn a one-time $200 statement credit after using your enrolled eligible card to spend a minimum of $1,000 in 1+ purchases of flights booked online at amextravel.com by 10/31/2026. Okay, so that's October 31, 2026. Only valid for Lufthansa, Brussels, Austrian, Swiss International, and Discover Airlines. Flight must originate in the US and be charged in USD. So this is going to be for people planning trips to Europe and booking before the end of October. But since it is for any airline in the Lufthansa group, that gives you quite a lot of options. It's a big airline group. I actually flew on Swiss Air business class a few years ago, which is part of the Lufthansa group, and it was a great experience. If your ticket is exactly or just over $1,000, then $200 works out at 20% off. And you also get 3x back on the gold card too. Obviously better if you're lucky enough to get this on the platinum, since that would be 5 points per dollar back on flights. All right, guys, that's the video for today. Don't forget, if you want to check out their new Blue plan and earn points on your portfolio that you can use for free travel, use my link silomarkets.com/Ben to claim your last chance to get up to a 250,000 points bonus. Please subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you in the next video.